Hi guys, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine / get ready with me because I'm going to see Bradford City versus Reading at the stadium as I live in Bradford. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing, I plaited my hair beforehand. Well, I plaited it overnight. So left it there overnight because I always do, just so that it isn't really tangled in the morning and it has a little bit of a curl to it. So I'm just basically plaiting that, and now I'm just going to give it a really good brush out because it does look really tangly, knotty and kind of disgusting. So I'm just grabbing my tangle teaser and just brushing it out, and yeah. So now look, my hair is magically done. So basically I've just put in my parting, well, made it a little bit neater because my parting is pretty much automatically like that. So I'm basically just splitting it into, and we're gonna do a fishtail braid. So I'm basically taking a regular size section and crossing it over to the other section. Now, people who can't do fishtail, who have tried at it, just keep practicing. Even if it doesn't look like it's going to go right, it does. It's just practice, and once you get it, it is really easy, trust me. I was like, I can never do this. But yeah, it's pretty much all we're doing is crossing the sections over. And as you can see, it will magically transform into a beautiful fishtail. As you can see, the pattern isn't really coming yet. It just looked like it's not going to go right, but it does. As you can see, it's kind of going. So yeah, now it is pretty much all done. I'm just going to tie it with a blonde elastic at the bottom because my hair is blonde at the bottom. And yeah, so also I'm sorry if you can hear my lips moving. I was talking to my dad at the same time. La, 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 la. This is a long clip. So yeah, and now I'm taking out, well, pulling bits out of my fishtail, and I'm just like pulling my fringe out and stuff like that. So now we're pretty much gonna move on to the makeup. So all I'm doing is putting in my headband just to keep like flyaways out of my face, and I'm using my Simple's replenishing moisturiser. I love this moisturiser because it is quite runny but is also really moisturising at the same time. And I'm using my Holy Grail concealer, which has a metal ball on the end. And I had to tip my head upside down to get most of the product out because there is hardly any product left in. But yeah, also my iPad, if you look, think my face is wonderfully, magically flawless. My iPad cut out my foundation, applying my foundation. So basically I'm just using the Rimmel Hide the Blemish concealer just into areas that I want a little bit of highlight or coverage. And I'm just blending that in with my finger and patting it under my eyes. So yes, just patting it in, and I also put a little bit in the kind of corners of my eye, would you call that area? Because I do get kind of blue. So now I'm taking my Real Techniques powder brush. I was trying to show you, but my iPad camera kind of wouldn't focus. Anyway, I'm using the Chit Chat pressed powder just to cover my face. Now taking the Maybelline 24-hour colour tattoo colour. This is a really nice goldeny sparkly colour that I found on clearance at Morrison's. I'm just putting this over my eyelid and kind of in the corner. Again, if you call that bit the corner, it probably has a proper name for it, but near the tear duct, because I like the shimmer it gets. So this is the Makeup Gallery Bronze Eyeshadow. This is actually a first impression on it. I had not used this before. Taking it on my Real Techniques, I think it's the domed shadow brush, and putting it in the crease. I was a little bit shocked to find out how pigmented it was. So yes, I was kind of a little bit, ooh, whoops, because I did slip up and put a little bit more in because I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented. So I'm just taking my blending brush, well that's actually a Deluxe Crease brush, and I'm just buffing that all over the eyelid as it was quite pigmented. It was very opaque. So now taking my Yaniqua, it probably has a proper way of saying it, it's like Japanese, I like that word, cross between Chinese and Japanese. I'm just looking down into a mirror because that is the best way to apply your eyeliner if you want it to be really thin. This is a waterproof one as well, and it just stays on longer. I find the waterproof ones without smudging. So I'm just doing a really thin line, filling in kind of the gaps. If it helps, well, if you find a gap like near your lashes, if you apply mascara it will hide the gap. So I've just added some black eye pencil into my waterline, then I'm curling my lashes and using my W7 Flirty Eyes mascara. Please ignore the face I make when I'm curling my eyelashes, the concentration is real. No, upstairs. We brought it up. A long clip. A very long clip. It will be ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe more. So anyway, I'm just adding some on the bottom lashes. Just a little bit onto the ends of my bottom lashes. And then that is pretty much my eyes done. Oh, apart from adding a little bit of the Big Lash mascara, which is just quite a big brush. Then I'm taking my Technic Mega Blush palette. I couldn't really show you the true pink colour because it wasn't really picking up correct. But kind of the shadow, that is the true pink colour. When I applied it with my fluffy blush brush, I guess you could call it. That is the only brush that I don't have in the Real Techniques collection, but I am in love with this brush. So I kind of put a little bit too much on because my cheeks were red to start with anyway. So I just blended that out a bit. And then taking the same make of the eyeshadow in a red, and this is a first impression as well. This is quite bright, so I was kind of worried to put this on my lips. So I'm just taking my EOS lip balm. I kind of use EOS or any waxy lip balm before applying my lipstick, just so it isn't really slimy and going onto my lipstick. So I'm just applying this, and I was actually surprised how smooth it went on and how, you know, just like how it glided onto my lips. So now I'm basically just putting a little bit more into the centres and corners, just kind of blending that out a little bit, and yeah. So now I'm going to move on to the, yeah, I'm just showing you a last minute look of my face, and yes, sorry, there was noise in the background. So now I'm wearing my Batman jumper from Primark. This is a very baggy jumper, and yeah, I just love how it fits and how comfy. So I'm wearing my Primark denim wash jeans. These are amazing. They're a bit stiff to actually wear, but I guess, you know, if you want to look good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please thumbs up if you want to see more Get Ready With Me's. And this is the makeup I would do every day for school, just saying.